What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Timothy Apollo. There's two things that are infinite: the universe and human stupidity. And even I'm not too sure about the universe, okay? Look it up, do your research. Anyhow, let's talk about Kevin Hart and the Oscars. Word is that he dropped out, okay, of hosting the Oscars because of this tweet from 10 years ago. Read this. Okay, so check this out, people. From my understanding, the LGBT brought this up just recently. This has been 10 years ago since he made this tweet, okay? 10 years ago that a comedian made that tweet, okay? Which was a joke about his child, you know? A comedian making a joke about his child. From my understanding, the LGBT stated that the tweet was homophobic. So the fuck what? Seriously. First of all, it's not their place to judge him about chastising his child. First of all. Second of all, he's homophobic. Okay, whether he is or isn't, is it your business? Third of all, last but not least, okay, I just can't help but to question the timing of it, okay? This is a comedian, Kevin Hart, who we all know and love, okay? But let's be real. How many so-called homophobic jokes, or jokes in general about, you know, homosexual people, has he made between now and 10 years ago? But they dig back to 10 years ago when he's about to host the Oscars. I've got one word for that, okay? One word: shenanigans. And that's actually one word this time. Can't get me on my counting now. Anyhow, look here, people. That is a classic example of what happens when you oversaturate, okay? Any organization with too much power, okay? We've seen this times and time again, okay? Black Lives Matter movement, okay? The Me Too movement, and now the LGBT seems to be up in an uproar about it. Here's my thing. I'm not saying that they don't have legitimate reason in their own to judge or make up a big fuss about this. I'm not saying none of these groups do or don't. But what I am saying is that we all need to question the timing of the reactions to it. Okay? Seriously. It seems more of financially driven. Okay? A lot of times this stuff is politically driven, if not financially, which pretty much weighs out to be the same thing. Okay? Seriously. If they had got Kevin for something he said recently, then I would have been okay about it. This video would have been something totally different. Okay? If they hadn't dug back 10 years ago on this comedian chastising his child, then guess what? This video would have been something totally different. Okay? But people, let's be real. How many other times have we seen this abuse of given authority? And that's right, I said it, given authority, not earned authority, given authority, okay? Each time one of these organizations cry, okay, we jump up. A lot of us back them. And now we're seeing some of the so-called fruits of the labor in play, okay? Seriously, 10 years ago, he made this tweet. A comedian made this tweet, okay? Not a doctor, not a judge, not a lawyer, but 10 years ago, okay, a comedian made a joking tweet. Really? Seriously? People, I just want to say this. This goes out to you guys. This goes out to Kevin Hart, okay? A lot of times, people prefer for you to stay in a box, okay? A lot of times, people may not want you to graduate. A lot of times people may not want to see you in certain positions or getting a certain amount of notoriety, okay? And far be it, him not hosting the Oscars, you know, it's not the end of the world, especially for him, okay? But my point is that you kind of can take this for what it is, okay? It is a financial, strategic move, period. That's all it is. Seriously. So my next question is, who do you get to replace the funny man? Seriously. And what does the LGBT gain by not only verbally, but, you know, in a way financially attacking Mr. Hart? Because let's be real, I'm sure he was getting paid to host the Oscars, which at the same time, I'm sure they still possibly gave him something, you know, as a consolation. Well, hey, you know, we can't let you do this. Or, hey, you know, thank you for stepping down, Kevin, but here's a little something. What could possibly be gained, okay? And I'm not saying, again, I reiterate, I'm not saying they're not in their own right, but I'm saying that, hey, you have to question the timing of the situation, period. You just do, okay? I'm sure he's made way more homophobic jokes than this within the last 10 years. And, you know, I'm gonna be real with y'all, okay? For them actually opening their fucking mouths about the way he chastised his child, fuck off. Seriously. I say that to anybody. It doesn't matter about them being the LBGT or the 1, 2, 3, the ABC. Anybody. You don't see a straight man running up, jumping up. Whoa, you can't have your little boy in skirt. Well, okay. You don't see all us straight men jumping up and down saying, oh, you can't have your little kid, your little son in pink dresses. No, you don't. Okay? But even if we did, it would still be a limit to what we would express our feelings on it. Because at the same time, you like to kind of keep things split down the middle. Hey, you know, you guys stay over there and do what you guys do. We won't comment on that, at least not to you guys. Seriously. And you, I mean, come on, for real? Seriously. Well, hey, people, look, this is Timothy Apollo. Like, subscribe, share. Let me know down in the comment section on what you guys think, okay? Is this felonious? Seriously. I'm gonna call it felonious, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Are we gonna actually acknowledge this felonious act, okay? Seriously. Or do you guys think, hey, you know, it's cool, it's genuine for them to go back 10 years and pull up a tweet, okay, while he was about to go to the Oscars. Remember now, we've seen this before with Supreme Court judges. Remember, we've seen this before with other comedians who's about to buy TV stations, okay? Again, I reiterate, people, this is a classical example of what happens when you oversaturate any organization with too much power and too much notoriety, okay? This is what happens, okay? Hey, enjoy it, because we do this, okay? We do it. It's not a black or white thing. It's everybody who chooses to acknowledge the BS, okay? Well, hey, people, again, this is Timothy Apollo, okay?